Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you probably already noticed, I'm sitting in a car driving somewhere. And by the thumbnail of the video you can probably figure out that I bought something. Well, last week I went in an auction, saw something, I bid on it, had to bid a little bit more than I wanted, but then I bought it. And I'm really excited to pick it up. I haven't actually seen it at any point except online. So let's see in which state it is and then go from there. It's a total of 4.5-5 hours drive each way. So it's quite a trip. On the way back, you will also get a sneak peek on something I haven't seen before. I will meet a guy who offered to make a permanent racetrack for lawnmower racing, which is amazing. Big shout out to him. And yeah, so I'm really excited to see it for the first time. We will go over some things, maybe lay out how the track could be, and I'm really looking forward to that. And when I get home, I think I will start modifying and fixing some things on the thing I bought, so stay tuned. So I'm 15 minutes away, just fueling the car real quick so I don't have to fuel it on the way back. And it's creeping in that I actually bought it and I'm gonna see it in like 15 minutes. This is it. I bought a horse trailer to go lawnmower racing. It has a ramp, it has a lot of space and it's closed, so I can definitely have my lawnmower inside. But the wheel is completely fucked. They gave me a spare one, so I'm gonna change the wheel and then check out the rest. 5 bolts off, so this is how it looks. Out was old and was new. I just drove my trailer for the very first time and didn't crash or anything. I just drove it like 15 minutes to the nearest Biltema because I need an electrical adapter. I didn't give you a proper look, but now that I'm here, I can give you. There's a few spots where it's a little bit rough, but underneath it looks actually really good. The wheels, some of them look quite tired and old and a little bit brittle. This one I already changed. These tires still have a little bit of thread. What worries me is that it's uneven, so it has less thread here than in the middle, and they're a little bit old, so I will change all 4 tires probably in the next few days because it has to get through an inspection. The brakes, I think they kind of work and kind of not, so I will have a proper look at them. And this is the inside. Of course, most of it will change. I'm not sure if I will leave this or if I remove this. It might be nice to have a sink. I might need to redo it completely because it has a little bit of a crack, so it might just be easier to remove it. But overall, I think got good bounce and I'm staying positive, but I still have to drive 350 kilometers home, which is definitely gonna be a challenge. I have lights now, and now I actually will drive to a tire shop, see if they can make some tires happening in a couple of hours before I drive home, because they probably last, but what if they don't? And I have to change them anyway because I have to get it checked, otherwise it's not gonna be street legal. So I can do it now or I can do it tomorrow, so let's do it before the ride. As you can see, the tire shop is right behind me, and I'm gonna go in and ask them if they at least can have a look at my tires. The tire shop didn't have their tires ready, so I would have to wait until tomorrow, and I can't really do that. So I decided I'm just gonna drive home, take it easy, most likely gonna be fine. But in general, it's actually quite nice to drive with the trailer, even though it has 2 axles and some old tires. And in less than 2 hours, I'm gonna meet the guy and look at the track for the very first time. I'm excited for that. I'm here, guys. This is one of the locations for the field where we're gonna race, and he's cutting the grass. The trailer's still there. So I got it home. It was a long drive yesterday, but it's finally home. So let me show you what I actually bought. I bought a horse trailer, and the reason is I wanted a cheap but close trailer for my racing lawnmowers when I go racing. Typically, I'm away for the weekend, and like this, I don't have to worry about wind or rain or anything. I just can leave it in there, lock it up. I have like 4 different brands of tires on them, so I will keep the one I replaced as a spare and change the other ones. When I got home yesterday, one of the brake lights didn't work, and the number plate light didn't work, so I have to figure out what kind of bolt I need for those. You can see the skies through the ceiling, and I've actually never put this down, so let's see if the struts work. This one has seen better times, so I want to do a different design anyway with my logo on it. Seems solid enough. And the struts still do a little bit. This one I won't need. The floor is actually one of the expensive things. And it's metal. There's these holes. This is like fiberglass, so we'll need to patch it up. I'm sure I can. I bought some stuff. You have this door here. Then you have another door here. Of course, there's a lot of horse stuff, which I won't be needing anymore. But then I could make a section for all my tools, and then for all my lawnmower bits. First, I have to get it ready to pass inspection. Right now it won't because of the tires. I need to double check the brakes. I will do that while I take the tires off. And lights also need to be in order. That's for sure. And I'm curious if they will find anything else. I got an appointment for tomorrow. That is actually quite ambitious. Let's see if I can even make it. I got an appointment for the wheels later today. So first thing first, the lights to see which kind of bolts there is in it. Then I can take off the wheels and check the brakes while I'm at it. Then I can take the wheels to the shop. I got the wheels off, gonna wash my hands, put the wheels in the car and get some new ones. Yesterday I finished up those wheels, and I actually quite like how they look. I know they're not perfect at all, but they look much better than they used to. Now I'm working on the lights, as you can see. I took two lights apart, this one and that one. And the weird thing is, both bulbs actually seem fine, but the running light in both of them is not working. So there's an electrical issue further down, which I have to solve. Right now I took a connector off, this one. I cleaned up the points and see if that helps. I also realized that this one is broken as well. So that one I need to replace. And hopefully then I can pass the inspection. Yesterday I also worked on the brakes. When I put the wheels on, I realized that I could spin them even though that this brake lever was pulled. So I used the hammer and some brake clean. So now they work. But I have only 3 hours to fix the lights, because then I have to go to get to the inspection. Wish me luck. So I took the wire off here. And there's a clip so I could measure if there was power coming through. You can see the light is on. This one is off. And if you follow this wire, you can see it all goes all the way in the front. So let's see if it works. Gonna turn on the car. You can see this one is on. That one is on. This one is on. But this one is missing. After even more fiddling, this light is on as well now. Just have to button the last things up and then connect it. And yes, I have to clean my lawn. That's gonna be a weekend thing. It's hard to see, but this light, that light, and this light work. I'm gonna start driving now with the trailer, but not to the inspection, but to a shop where I can get the last light. Then I can fit it on the parking lot and then go to the inspection and hopefully pass it. The only worry I have is the last brake. Let's see. I have to run, so wish me luck. I ended up having to go to another shop, but I got it. I installed the light, so now I just have to mount it onto the trailer. Last light works. Now I just have to put this one on, and then I'm off to the inspection. I'm back from the inspection, and the trailer failed. Unfortunately, it failed. There are two main things I will have to change. The hitch assembly failed on 3 points. The hitch itself is a little bit old and crusty. The rubber is broken. And this part inside is a little bit seized. So what I will need to do is exchange the entire assembly, which is not cheap. But worse than that, the floor is actually broken. I got one good news, and that is this metal floor goes all the way around. So what I will need to do is take this metal part out, but that also allows me to buy a slimmer floor, which is cheaper. So I decided to keep it and make it to the trailer it can be. I know buying a horse trailer is kind of a weird choice, but for me, it's probably one of the better choices because I can fit all my stuff in it. I think technically I could fit my racing lawnmower and my goofy lawnmower, the pink one, in this, plus a bunch of tools. Maybe even make it in the future so I can sleep on it, have like a bed further up, so I can stay an entire weekend. Then I can just close it up and I don't need to worry about rain or wind or whatever. I think if I would have gotten a normal box trailer, it would be 3 times more expensive as a minimum, easily 5 times more expensive. So the racing season starts in a month and a half. I had my fun with the pink lawnmower and I'm not done with it. However, I'm gonna focus on making a trailer. I'm not sure if I will show more videos on that, depending on what you guys feel. And then I will get back to my racing lawnmower. I will have to improve the steering once again. And I bought some new carburetors, since the carburetors I bought for this are too big and they're not reacting as quickly as I want to. So that's what we're gonna focus on. And then in the background, I will make this trailer a trailer which will pass the inspection, paint it in the color scheme which fits with the racing mower, maybe make some livery on it, remove this, install some shelves, and generally make it to a really nice trailer, which I can just drive the lawnmower in and go racing and have a really good time with it. Because actually driving the trailer, it drives well. And that's what I want to do. I want to have an easy time going racing. So having a trailer ready to go racing is a big part of it. And maybe I went a little bit overboard, but I mean, now I have a trailer. Now I can buy more projects. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this episode, even though it was a little bit different. Maybe check out my other content, the racing lawnmower, because that's coming back soon. And consider subscribing if you're still watching. Goodbye.